There you go. Alright, so this is going to be a video on rebuilding an E-Z-Go team clutch for E-Z-Go golf cart. First step is we're going to take these bolts right here loose. And Wayne's going to actually do that, show you how we do it real quick.
It's a 3/8 bolt.
3/8. There's going to be 3 of those on the top. So first step would be to remove those 3 bolts. Take the top plate off, set it aside. Then we have a little bracket here that we stick the whole clutch assembly on. And then this is a custom fab tool by these guys right here to do this job. So as you can see, it's just going to go down, fit on the top, and it's going to break that whole thing loose so you can take it apart. Okay, so after you've broken that apart, just going to spin it loose and it's all going to come apart like that. A washer on top. And you can see inside how it has corrosion. Actually go over here and show you some of the other ones that we've already taken apart so you can see how bad some of these were. You see all this corrosion. This one actually still has water in it. And then this is how it looks after Wayne gets done with the Dremel, cleaning it all up. Okay, so after you have your clutch taken apart, this is what you're gonna look for. You're gonna clean in all those areas right there with your Dremel, so it looks good, like this one right here. That's been done already. Looks really clean. Okay, you're gonna clean all on this one, on this part of it too. And then these guys, you're gonna check these for flat spots, right? Alright. And then what else do we need to check for while it's apart?
Just make sure these bushings are clean.
Make sure the bushings inside here are clean.
If there's any loose particles, clean them out as well, anywhere else.
Alright.
That's pretty much everything, and then you just gotta buff that shaft and put it back together.
Okay, Wayne was explaining there are 2 versions of this. One has the solid plastic pieces right here, and the other one is split. And so which one would be the older version?
This is the old one.
Okay, that's the old version.
This is the new style, but you gotta be careful not to lose these rubber pieces inside here on the new style.
Okay.
They fall out.
And then, so after you have this cleaned up, you're gonna put these guys back in here where they all go.
Set a washer in here.
Make sure your washer's back on there.
Just like that.
And that's good to go.
Pulley and shaft.
Okay, so the pulley and shaft that you took off of your clutch assembly, you're going to want to run it to clean all this off right here. You're going to want to run it on a wire brush. Then Wayne's going to go ahead and show how we can do that. So cleaning this part off is a very, very important step, because if this has rust buildup on it or other stuff, then your clutch isn't going to want to move in and out like it should freely, and that's going to cause you a big problem.
Sit that down. how to hold it up. You can do it. Take the tool.
Oh yeah, we gotta clean one of those up. But last step would just be we're gonna clean one of these guys up. Actually, there's a clean one. And put that back on with your 3 bolts.
Also, you have to check the play here in the lid. If the lid is too sloppy or it's egg-shaped, it'll jam the clutch while it operates.
All right. And that's pretty much the completion of the EasyGo team clutch rebuild.
Alright, here's what we want to do. You want to stick it in neutral, just for ease of spin. This was being difficult.
What we're about to do is put on this new clutch that we just rebuilt. We're going to change it out on this one. So neutral, put it in neutral as your first step so it spins easily.
Yeah.
And then
Let's take the drive belt off.
alright.
Pull that out of there. Now, you want to use a floor jack to do this. I have a lift, so I'm going to cheat.
Alright.
Take her up just a little bit so you can get the weight off the suspension on the passenger side. And I'll grab my impact gun.
So what causes the majority of the clutches to go bad on these rentals?
Salt water.
People driving through the salt water. So if you rent a golf cart, please don't drive it through the salt water. It's not cool.
Don't be that guy.
So what size is that socket that we're gonna
It's
use?
gonna be a 3/4.
3/4.
Impact rated because you're gonna have to hammer on some of this stuff.
And it is best to use the impact, he says.
Yeah.
Alright.
We got a little puller here.
Got a puller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little guy. Very simple. Only about what? $10 on Amazon. Oh yeah. Pop this wheel off. And we'll loosen this little guy. Now, you want to loosen your starter belt. Doesn't take much.
Okay, so after you've loosened up your starter and taken that belt off, then you can start to take off this clutch.
Now you're going to want to paint the threads of your puller with a little anti-seize. You don't want to tear up your tools. Slide that in there. Give her a little finger thread. Don't want to cross thread this thing. It's part of the crankshaft, so don't mess it up. Then we'll hammer it.
There it goes.
Alright, we'll back her out. Now we can just pull her straight out. Go ahead and drop it on the ground. It has a real hard time coming out the top, so just have to
Okay.
drop it.
Best to just let it go down. Alright, and that concludes taking off the old one. Now the next step would just be to install the new one that we rebuilt. Alright.
There she is.
Alright, then basically you're just reversing everything you did, putting belts back on, right?
Yep.
Simple as that.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and zap this guy in here and slap those belts back on. She's ready to rock.
Alright, that was Ash showing you that part. Thanks for watching.